And we're back with
Blind Wave
and Arrow.
Oh.
Last time on Arrow, crossover. Last time before that, sister.
There's future, and there's a tombstone, and there's present, and there's there's the William stuff in the future.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
With like Felicity dead and Oliver.
She's the calculator.
Or something.
Oliver, we don't know what's going on. There's Black Canary. There's Zoe. They talk about Renee, I think. Is it about Renee?
Well, Zoe's dad is running the bad place or something.
The Glades? The Glades are like, they're the bad ones now, right?
Well, they're like the uppity.
They have walls. They got walls.
Well, yeah. Like the Glades
walls
is the
are
place
bad.
you want to be in, but they have like
gotcha
mafia or something everywhere.
Back in the present,
Christmas.
Huh?
I know, I heard presents. I got confused.
Oh, okay. Well, we have caught Ricardo Diaz. He is in jail.
But the Diggles want to work with him.
Yeah, they're going to be doing something with him. I'm not really sure what is going on there.
Is it Lila Diggle?
Was there Lila?
Yeah, is her last name Diggle? I never referred to them as the Diggles before. I like it.
The Diggles?
That's like, that should be a spin-off series.
The Diggles.
Yeah.
Okay. I can dig it. But Oliver has a sister, as has been revealed. She's the new Green Arrow. How? Why? Huh? I don't know. But we did have a poll last time, I'm sure, somewhere, Aaron. You should dig for it.
Digging
with the Diggle family.
That'd be a good... Is it digging up them holes? The Diggle family. There's gardening.
Mm-hmm. That's what they do.
7-8 era is Black Star the daughter of Oliver Queen and Felicity Smoke.
Oh yeah, in the future there's that Black Star. Who's Black Star?
She was a blonde.
It's her. Yes. Is she a daughter? Maybe.
45% said yes.
45?
54% said no.
54? Okay. What are people saying?
Well, I'm gonna scroll to the top.
Say now.
No, Roy and Thea. I just think I saw when you said say now.
Oh.
Someone said Roy and Thea.
Say where?
Chief Chill says she looks old. Too old, sorry. Too old.
I don't think she looks too old. This is 20 years in the future. She could be like if they wait 2 years from now, 18-year-old.
Darth Kal-El says no, she is not. Felicity, yes. Oliver, no. Felicity-Oliver relationship is heading towards its end.
Okay. Don't agree, but maybe. So who's the father?
Diggle.
What kind of sitcom's going on over there?
You gotta have some kind of drama.
I guess so.
Right?
I guess so.
Tears and stuff happening.
Yeah.
Harmon says it would be crazy if it were Oliver and Earth 2 Laurel.
Oh, Black Siren? That would be pretty crazy. Black Star, Black Siren. I guess that works. Yeah.
Star? Why Star?
Black Star is her name, right?
Yeah, but Black, Siren.
Black and Black.
And Star.
Siren,
Arrow.
Star. No, it's I don't know. It works, right? They all agree, all at once. The entire crowd of people are like, "Grr."
Well, Diggle. Alright, I Am Groot says she's Mick and Supergirl's daughter. I don't know about that.
Oh, I know how that works. I don't think he would like Supergirl. He might write fan fiction about her, though.
16-bit couple says Roy and Thea. That's the real reason Roy didn't go to the club.
Oh, it's Roy's daughter?
How far in the future are we?
20 years.
20 years. Did that girl look younger than William?
I thought so.
She did?
Yeah. 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 Because isn't it like 2038 or something like that?
Well, Dylan says at the Fight Club, Dinah said this used to be the nicest club in town 20 years ago.
Oh.
So if this was a daughter born this season, she would be early 20s, which could work. I just don't think it's likely they would have another kid while never bringing William back.
Well, I'm sure they'll see William again. I don't know. I think I did mention that the sets looked similar, right? So was it the same nightclub?
Yeah, or did they just use the same set? Because didn't Patty and Diggle's house look the same, their apartment?
I think so.
But I doubt that it meant Diggle moved out.
I'm going to say, I think the timeline works in terms of that being revealed to be somebody's. I don't think it's going to be just some random person. I think it's going to be like connections, you know?
Well, Fluxbuck says she looks older than William and Renee's daughter. And William and her are around in the present, their daughter. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a matter of casting who's the best actress. What does she look like? I could buy that person playing a younger person.
Joel says, so it's official. Every female that's on Arrow and below the age of 25 is related to Oliver. And then Boom Chicka Wawa Bay says, just another one of Oliver Queen's half-siblings that got lost in a time hole.
Another half-sibling? Okay. What's a time hole?
Just they got lost in time and we don't know where they... Like, where did the half-sister come from, I assume?
Probably not from, like, a time hole.
Either that or it's a nickname for, like, a...
What? Like a time hole?
Like, where you can just waste a lot of time in a hole.
Like a ditch?
That's a big jump.
Hey, where's your face mask?
She doesn't want to wear it anymore.
Why?
We know who she is.
What's changed?
We know who she is.
That's all that's changed? I liked her mask.
Why is she chasing that poor man?
Is she killing these men?
I don't know, maybe.
What does cross off mean? Oh, man.
That's a nice little shot.
I said freeze!
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Could have used the person in the
Jeez,
chair.
good thing those windows... Have you ever tried to run into a window?
Yeah.
And they just crack like that?
No.
Exactly. Oh, dang, she really got shot.
I need your help.
And showed her face.
This other option.
Will they compare the blood to Oliver
Well,
and find out they're related?
probably that.
My resources.
Do you want to tell me what happened out there?
Got shot.
To introduce the man who single-handedly cleaned up the glades. My friend, your mayor, Rene Ramirez.
Oh, this is the future.
They think
Yeah,
you're
hair.
coming out today. So I suggest you cooperate.
I got nothing more to say.
Alright, time for things to get rough.
DNA match. Oliver Queen.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Woo! DNA signature confirmed. I knew you were here before you even walked in the door.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought it was the glass already.
You were working.
Hey. Can you sit down?
It's related to you.
Well, before you ask, no, it's not Thea. The DNA matches on your father's side.
I'm sorry, say again.
The vigilante is your sister.
Dun, 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 dun.
Huh. Huh. Wild dog. Need help. Wild dog help.
And
Moria Queen.
one more thing.
Just one more.
The account is not registered to your father. It's registered to your mom.
Some deep doo-doo this time.
I'm here to offer you a deal.
Uh-oh.
John, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Deputy Director Bell.
Listen, Morelli. You give us Dante, you go free.
Free.
You're serious.
A word.
No. Argus has no...
You think about it.
They don't have to be truthful. They can just lie.
I suppose, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no lawyer or nothing.
No.
Alright, I'll give you Dante. Alright? Alright, I'll let you free? Well, we'll let you free in 20 years!
Yeah, I mean, you're Argus. Put a fucking bomb in his neck.
The Ghost Initiative. And Mr. Diaz here was our first potential recruit.
The ghost what?
Is that the Suicide Squad?
Defunct Argus program that
It's Task Force
employed
X.
expendable criminals for covert operations.
Yeah, Suicide Squad.
It was scrubbed shortly after my predecessor died.
And you think it's a good idea to bring it back?
I could be into it. Put a bomb in his neck!
That's what they're doing. Nah, she was not.
Nice work, Agent.
She did not know that that's what was coming, right?
I don't think so.
What's that?
This is a letter to Walter Steele
Yeah.
from my dad.
About what?
Let's forget that Walter and your dad were friends before Walter and your mother, you know.
Dear Walter, as you know, I haven't always made the best choices. And if you're reading this letter, it means I'm gone.
Robert.
Kazumi Adachi. I loved her. We had a daughter.
They're all connected to the mom?
And I treated both of them unfairly. I abandoned them. Please, take care of Emiko.
A what?
Emiko?
Emiko?
The secret identity of your unknown sibling has been locked in a storage unit for years.
So the letter never got sent?
Your mother made sure of it.
Abandoning this and her little girl. It's unforgivable.
By the way, where's William?
Yeah, right. Also, he was a domestic terrorist at one point, your dad. He was gonna blow up the Glades. Marco Fart.
You see one?
Promise. All of us. You, me, Roy, Diggle, Oliver, and Felicity.
Oh, that's all.
We over this.
4. That's 4 people, yeah.
For,
The next time you
Or
come back here,
some more people.
I'll have to do something to get Diaz to play ball.
Which you did. By undermining my authority and forcing my hand.
You're
There
fired.
I thought I was the one in danger of becoming Amanda Waller.
Yeah, that's what we want to think it is.
see, this is new Team Arrow. Because they got an arrow.
They had an arrow before, they Diggle.
No, I mean like whenever they like had split,
Oh, it was Dinah.
there was no arrow in that one.
I guess.
you go get him. I'll take care of him.
Whoa!
Jesus!
I'll fight with my bow, and you fight with this giant.
Doesn't that thing
axe.
seem so clumsy? There's
thing.
no reach. And...
It's like a weird axe that
Yeah.
could have just been an axe. You know what I mean? But I mean, you have if you catch them and do that, it has some utility.
I swear,
Uh
it wasn't me.
oh, your whole vendetta
Yeah.
been undermined.
The only way to get rid of the cancer is to destroy it.
The canary also said Felicity Smoke was murdered. You wouldn't have to know anything about that, would you?
Who's this douchebag?
No one said anything about sticking a bomb in the back of my head.
Didn't we? Do it.
Do it. Oh, yay!
Tracking is activated and the subcortical incendiary is armed.
My name is Emiko Queen. I will get justice for my mother, and no one will stand in my way.
Who's that?
Oliver!
Oh damn! Oh damn! How do you know?
Hello, Emiko.
Ah! Hello, Oliver. Ah! Alright. Alright, well, that was a pretty hype ending.
Hype, because they met
hype.
and now we don't know. Nothing,
Yeah,
and they
I liked it. I like how he
don't
stepped out
know.
before she was like, got too far. It's like, I am the Green Arrow. He's like, wait. I know what you're going to say. We're going to talk about that first. That's the big mystery, right? Because we kind of got all the other answers except where'd she get her training?
Okay.
Why is she a Green Arrow? Like, where'd she get her equipment? Where'd she get her bomb arrows and shit? You know, she's got to have been trained. And it has to relate to Oliver somehow. It can't just be a coincidence. She just happens, completely separately, independently became a Green Arrow as well. It looks exactly like you. Right?
But she used to live in the Glades.
Yeah.
So she's lived in Star City.
Yeah. Like, I can buy that she knows of the Green Arrow, then she learns that Oliver Queen is the Green Arrow, Oliver Queen is my brother. But then how do you get the training to be able to fire bow and arrow correctly?
How did Adrian Chase
do
get
all
it?
that stuff? Huh?
How did Adrian Chase get the training?
He was trained by Italia, Al Ghul. right?
Yeah, I guess so. Because they had that thing at the end.
So
she trained with Shadow. I don't know.
Shadow's dead.
A long time ago, she trained with Shadow.
Shadow died a long time ago.
No. She trained.
Was she trained before her mom died?
Maybe her mom knew the training.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Her mom is the sister of
Shadow.
Yao Feng. Shadow's father.
Yeah, there you go.
Who was the original Green Arrow.
I don't know.
Okay. That's the big mystery still. Like, you fill in those dots. I'm like, all right, I'm in, but I'm still like, what the hell? So. Big thing for me is not Return of. They're calling it the Ghost Initiative, but that's the Suicide Squad Task Force X.
Is that what they called it before?
I don't think so. I don't think they ever said it.
I think it was Ghost Initiative back then, right?
So it's just one of those things where they just can't say, like...
They don't say Suicide Squad.
They don't want to say it, so they don't kill off the characters. Because it's got a movie. No, but did Deadshot never said Suicide Squad?
Maybe he said, like, we're a Suicide Squad.
Well, I know Deadshot in the movie was like, what is it, some kind of Suicide Squad? You know, but I seem to remember the Deadshot in this being like, Suicide Squad.
I like this Deadshot. That's why I wish he came back.
Yeah. Okay, so, if they're just going to go forward with that, I'm into it. I think you need to get Bronze Tiger in there.
Well, and you also don't have Lila, like, for it.
Yeah.
Like, she's just like, now you force my hand, I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
But Diggle had the point of, like, you get all the control with none of the consequences.
Sure.
None of the blame.
Yeah.
Because it's their fault.
All our strengths, none of our weaknesses.
Oh, I'd like it.
Blade.
I want all the praise.
None of the blame.
None of the blame.
Okay.
Who's that new guy that was talking in the future with Renee?
That douchebag?
Yeah,
He's like a douchebag.
New douchebag killed Felicity.
I don't know if he's tall or if Renee's just short, but he's tall.
He's even taller than Renee.
Towering douchebag.
He did this weird, like, smile thing.
Yeah, douchebag face. Probably did a casting call. It's like, he walked in and was like, perfect! Douchebag.
That's what we needed. He's Dante. No, he's working with Dante. Maybe he's related to Dante somehow. There's that Dante thing that
Dante the terrorist financer?
Like Lila and them and Diggles are trying to figure out about Dante. Okay. Maybe that guy isn't Dante, but maybe he's related to Dante. Or maybe Dante is like the grim pirate Roberts, and it's just a name that people take on as they retire.
Maybe. Does it have anything to do with Emiko?
Emiko?
Is it Emiko or Emiko?
I don't know. I feel like everyone said it differently in this.
Yeah.
I think Robert Queen said it one way, and then Oliver Queen immediately said it a different way.
Well, I think Oliver said it with like a long Emiko.
I heard Emiko.
Emiko.
I heard Emiko.
Yeah. Emiko.
Emiko?
That's what I'll say. Emiko.
That sounds
the southern accent.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Emiko. We'll call her that.
But I don't know. I feel like the future has to be related to Dante or the new Arrow, or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's the relation? Like, why are we seeing that?
The more I see the future, the more I just...
The less I want it.
I don't want it. Yeah, exactly.
I loved whenever we saw the island.
Yeah.
And it was like William and Roy on the island.
Me too.
Oh, this is cool. And then we went to Sea Star City. I'm like, well, I didn't want to see this.
I mean, they showed so much. It's like, well, this is unavoidable, right? Unless it's not for some reason.
Yeah, but that's not an Arrow thing.
It hasn't happened yet. Maybe this was before Oliver made the deal or whatever he did with Monitor.
I don't know.
And now it's changed?
So they just fuck with us for like a year and then all of a sudden, never mind, it's all good.
I don't know.
Laurel's back too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I really thought that there was one transition that went from Emiko, and I thought we were going into a past thing to see her history because it was so focused on her. But then it was just Renee and Zoe's
it was. I didn't recognize her. Because I haven't watched that for so long. I didn't recognize her either. But then it said like Glade City Hall, and I'm like, isn't Glade just like a suburb?
Yeah.
That? Yeah.
Then it said Mayor Renee or whatever, and I'm like, when was he mayor?
And then his hair came out, and I was like, holy shit.
But no, I was like, because I was like, okay, that makes sense. Let's see some flashbacks of her Arrow, just like we used to saw our Arrow, you know? Like, here's what happened to her 5 years ago. And, oh, okay, now I'm getting to understand her. But it didn't go that way at all. Mm-hmm. But I thought they were just kind of relating it to, like,
Yeah.
How our era used to be. But no, they weren't.
Not
a lot of Oliver this episode, really.
No, I mean, we got some good emotional scenes with him doubting his father and stuff, which, you know, his dad's been proven to be a pretty bad guy, but did some good stuff too.
Yeah.
You know? But no, I mean, Stephen Amell played it pretty well. I really like Felicity this episode.
Yeah, she's a genius.
And yeah, I mean, I'm just really curious. I need to fill in those holes. Time hole.
No, not that one. So the dad had a letter to give to Walter, but it never got sent because Moira put it into storage after he died.
Yeah. And she never was cared for.
Is that a quote? I wonder if she ever knew her dad died.
Quote, I think it's kind of shitty.
What?
Like, here's a blanket. Leaving. Just left.
Well,
stupid. We play this all the time. Hopefully he's here. He gave you a blanket.
My family.
Like, this guy's a billionaire. You know what he could give me to make myself warm? $1 billion. How about that? I'll make a 4 out of money.
What?
Blanket.
It's too obvious then. You can't give him money out of
I mean, at least could have gave her like half of like a medallion or something. Give Oliver the other half, and they could do that. That's what I would do.
I guess. I don't know. That seems dumb.
If I ever have twins, I'm gonna separate them, give them half a medallion.
See if they ever find each other in the future.
Yeah.
Good luck. But you're not neither one's alive at all. You just separate them entirely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh shit. I didn't write it down, but I had something else.
What was it?
So the mark of 4
Yeah.
has like 8 people in it.
Well, we don't know what that means.
But didn't they say like, I just figured mark of 4 had to do with something like, remember we made that promise?
Sure.
It was Dinah and Roy and Renee and Oliver and Diggle.
Well, 4 could mean maybe it's like 4 like the 4 rules. Like you don't do this, or this. Or the oaths. There's 4 parts of the oath. It could be this, and this. We don't know what that means. Obviously, what it doesn't mean is how many people are in this group.
No. And also, it must not mean too much because they kind of all seem to split. Like, we don't know where Diggle is in the future. He could be dead. I don't know. Felicity apparently was like a criminal while Renee was a mayor, and they didn't see eye to eye. And her death, I guess he cared about, but he doesn't care about. I don't know. And then Dinah's not with them.
Sure.
And then Roy and Dinah are the only ones that seem to be okay.
Yeah.
Where's Oliver? Where's Diggle?
You pointed this out earlier too, and it really hit me. Like, so in this future timeline, Oliver never goes back for William, essentially abandoning him.
Yeah, I guess.
And he's very upset that Robert abandoned Emiko. Yeah. So he's not going to address that. He's not going back for William, even though that Diaz is in jail and everything's safe.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was weird that he was sitting there and like, they were abandoned. They never got taken care of.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's William?
I thought he's like, I can't believe he did that. And he's like, William!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's like a McAllister moment or something, you know? But like, you just left him to be somewhere.
All right, I was just making sure that we got all those ducks in a row because I was like, Like
things shouldn't
that is
be
weird.
too dangerous now. He's working for the police.
Yeah.
Him, Felicity are fine. They caught Diaz. He's in lockup. Like.
Yeah.
Why does William have to be wherever he is?
Don't know.
Why can't he be brought back?
Well, because Oliver's Green Arrow and it's dangerous.
How was there a tracker in there to lead him to where they gotta go for a mark of 4 that he buries that leads him to that or whatever?
They can program it.
So it's just somewhere with a battery that lasts for years.
Yeah.
They just
You don't think Felicity could hack a battery and make it last a long time?
hack a battery.
Fitz did it.
What?
Fitz did it in Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., real big, long battery. That's why Gemma had it for 4,000 hours or whatever on Maveth. It's like a supercharged battery. Yeah, she had her phone for a real long time.
She didn't have it that long, did she? It
Well,
died.
she turned it off, but it did die.
Yeah, she turned it off and on.
But after let's say it lasted 1,000 hours. That's way more than my phone lasts. Come on.
Well, you gotta put it on that power saving mode.
Of all the crazy things that have happened in this show, having a phone with a supercharge or having a battery with supercharge is not crazy.
I guess not. It just,
no.
There's a lot of things. There's like send William away, but make sure he has this, but make sure he uses that to come back here at this time to find the mark of 4 to get Roy, because he'll be there too for some reason.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know why it bothers me that just because we know what she looks like, she's left all pretense of trying to cover her face when she's out in the field.
Yeah, it does seem weird.
It is really weird. I like the look.
Like, I figure it would be more like in this episode, she's all covered up, and then she sees Renee, and then something with that happens, that she just drops the mask on.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. The first scene, she had this domino mask.
Yeah. Also, her walking with Renee at the end, I'm like, I can tell it's a woman.
Yeah.
Like, much more now.
Well, I said it before, like, a lot of the scenes when we first saw the new Green Arrow, I'm like, that's a dude.
Yeah.
And then when they're just standing there doing nothing, that's a girl, you know?
Like, when she was walking.
Yeah, you can...
Like, before, I felt like the arrow wasn't going, like...
No.
You know what I mean? Like, she didn't, they didn't have that sway.
Yeah.
Definitely do now. Some of the fighting and stuff was okay. There's a few things I'm kind of like, it's... But maybe as she continues longer and stuff, too, she'll get a little bit better.
Yeah.
It just takes time getting used to combat training.
I also found it a little weird that she convinced that she actually does need help after she'd just been shot and required help. I don't need any help. Like, you just came to me for help. Maybe you need it. No, it doesn't make any sense.
I guess.
That was just a little weird to me.
I mean...
I'm mad she's stubborn. Just that, stubborn people are usually not having rational thought, so... Not necessarily. You can be stubborn and rational.
The thing that worked well with that was Renee being like, I guess, stubborn comes with the costume. Like,
yeah.
We're in the blood.
Yeah.
You don't know
exactly,
that.
Right?
You don't know that.
Okay. I guess that's all I have.
There's the Archer program they have access to
now,
the
Archer
some
program.
kind of camera system.
It's kind of reminding me of the thing from Dark Knight that they could use to look at everything. So it's just a really, really good security surveillance system, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called Archer because a lot of their friends shoot bows and arrows.
Or they love the comic.
Archie? It's like the TV show. There's an Archer TV show, right? That's what you meant. Yeah, you meant that. Okay. I can't. I'm like, well, Aaron can't be wrong. He must be thinking something else.
That's less right.
Okay.
I meant TV show.
Yeah. It looks to me like Renee doesn't have a scar.
No, he has a little bit here, but I think it's faded.
Oh.
But in that, I was really looking for it the second time, and I felt like I could see right here. It was a very faded, like lighter area in his skin. Mm-hmm. But then the shadow was covering here, and I couldn't tell if he had one here.
I didn't see it. Maybe in the future they can fix scars, except for the thing with Titus.
Well, hers happened more recently, I think, right?
Yeah,
so it's just a matter of like it's faded over like 20 years. Right?
Yeah.
Like scars will fade, right? Or they're less.
I mean,
unless you try to make them show up like Shane's.
Yeah, they do fade, yes, but it's usually some scars like, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
It just seemed like a very significant scar on his face.
Yeah.
I don't know. Think Richard Dragon's in the future?
What? Dragons?
Yeah, Richard Dragon. Ricardo.
Oh.
You think he's in the future?
I was thinking like Supergirl whenever like a dragon showed up.
Why would you think of that?
Like a dragon.
How about the character named Dragon in the show?
There was a dragon in the Arrowverse. Do you think there's dragons in the future?
I'm just saying, if he's 20 years in the future, is his scar, he's got a pretty prominent scar too.
We haven't seen him. It might be less. Or he could be dead by then. But they can't show him or else we know he never dies.
Yeah, that would be the removal of stakes, wouldn't it? Would be with everybody else. Okay, that's all I got. They mentioned Santa Presca, which I think is the prison that Bane was born in when his mom was in jail. Because he's a luchador.
Covert ops in like
something like that.
Like a mission.
Yeah.
So I think it was just a place, not like a prison, but maybe.
No, I think it's a
maybe
prison.
It's both.
Could be.
Maybe there's like Santa Monica's a place, but then they also have Santa Monica the prison kind of thing. I don't think they have a Santa Monica prison, but
Santa Monica prison.
I couldn't think what the word was.
I don't know why Santa Monica prison just sounds like it's not too bad. I'll go there. You know, Santa Monica.
All right, Schofield and Link would stay there. Yeah. That's fine. All right, Q&As.
Yes, Q&As. Guys, when you have a question about Arrow and you don't know how to express it, you can go to Twitter @BlindWaveProd, ask a question, and we answer. Or we try to answer, or we skip it, because it's stupid.
Dumb!
Or someone already asked it.
Joseph says, Wild Dog looks strange with his hairdo in the future.
He does look strange. Have you seen him in Old School, though? He looks real strange there.
In what?
Old School? Remember the movie Old School with Will Ferrell?
Oh, where he runs naked down the street?
Yeah, Wild Dog's in that. He's got, like, this big fro.
Huh.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
But you know he naked?
Xavier says, do you think Curtis is dead in the future? Dinah didn't mention him when she was talking to Renee. Also, he was not part of the Mark of 4.
They didn't say his name.
They didn't say Curtis.
Yeah.
They didn't say Ragman.
They didn't.
Or Artemis.
Mm.
Maybe Artemis trained Emiko. Where'd she go?
No.
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
Where's she?
I don't know.
We need her back. Fucking Wild Dog starts training Artemis or something, working with him after he becomes evil in the future.
Yeah.
Wearing a hockey mask, like Sportsmaster.
Sportsmaster. Oh, that'd be cool.
Remember, that's what I'm saying. That's why the hockey mask. I'm like, yeah,
Sure.
how do I do that? That'd be great. Yeah, I don't know where Curtis is, to answer your question. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he got with his ex-fiance and gave up the superhero stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's dead. Did I say that already?
Yep. He's dead a different way.
Greg says, do you think Oliver's sister will become a villain?
No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
You think she's just going through like what Oliver went through? It's like a dark time in his life.
I don't think she'll become a villain. I don't think she has. I mean, revenge isn't necessarily a pure feeling, but she could go dark and she might need pushed back, but that doesn't mean she's a villain.
Okay.
Yeah. She may antagonize, but not be villainous.
Okay. Well, Allison says, do you like how we see parallels of our girl Green Arrow training, how she's training is alone using a list, similar to how Oliver did things in season 1. Yeah, I see a lot of parallels with that. That's why I thought that at first in that first like future jump we went to, I thought it was a flashback to give us more information on her and that we were going to focus more on Emiko. But then they tricked me.
I don't buy that like she would just be able to self-train to be as good as she's been portrayed as. So there's got to be like, we got to be missing something in terms of like how she went from A to B.
Maybe there's like a self-taught video that Oliver Queen put out, kind of like Tybo or Boot Camp or, you know, that Billy
just
dude.
Don't. No, he didn't put out a video.
Wasn't that great? Dr. Winchester says, who would you want to put on the new Suicide Squad?
Killer Shark?
Yeah, he says, Eric, no, you can't choose Grodd.
No. Killer Shark.
King Shark.
Yep. Fuck. King Shark.
Do they have a bomb big enough for his neck?
Yeah, they do, for sure.
Does he have a neck?
Bronze Tiger.
I like Bronze Tiger, but I like him enough for him not... I don't want him to be on Suicide Squad.
I want Deadshot back.
Yeah. Captain Boomerang.
He's dead.
Is he?
I don't know.
Is he? Artemis. Ragman.
Ragdoll.
Ooh, yeah, Ragdoll. That'd be cool.
Ragdoll would be
From
cool.
Flash.
Yeah, I like Ragdoll.
That'd be awesome. He didn't die, right?
No.
He just caught him in his belly or something.
And Weather Wizard.
Weather Wizard? Weather Witch?
No. Weather Wizard. She's in the Rogues. He can be in Task Force X.
I think he has too much power.
Maybe.
Most of the Suicide Squad never really has much power.
Yeah. Well.
Right?
I don't know.
They're gonna be like
Killer Croc.
What about the topsy-turvy dude?
What about Diablo? Turns into a giant fire god. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just villains from the past era that are still alive. Who's alive? Cupid is alive.
Stupid Cupid.
Huntress, but she's not really a villain. She kind of is. Malcolm Merlin.
Isaac had a boomerang. He said he's dead. Malcolm Merlin,
Yeah, but with Malcolm, we at least had that tease, like, you know, he survived the island, but it was fake, but it's probably still real.
Which tease?
Whenever he came out talking to Oliver as Flash.
In the crossover thing?
In the crossover thing, yeah.
It was awesome to see him there.
Yeah.
Timothy says, do you think Emiko could become a semi-permanent fixture moving forward?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want just 2 Green Arrows for, like, the rest of the show. Depending on what's going on with the Monitor and the end game with that, maybe she can just take over. if Oliver does leave.
Like Oliver, yeah. They're introducing a new Green Arrow now, so that when Green Arrow dies in like a crisis thing,
Possible. I would just hate that, but it's possible.
I mean, they've done that kind of stuff in comics though all the time, right?
Yeah, but they come back.
Especially with Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
All the Spider-Man and stuff they got there.
Yeah.
I mean, hell. Miles, Ben Reilly, Peter Parker, the other Peter Parkers.
Mm-hmm. Peter Porker.
Fucking, yeah. Voiced by John Mulaney. Allison says, am I the only one wondering where Emiko got her weapons, suit, training?
Yep.
Yes, you are.
Just you.
Dobby says, I guess Merlin has a secret son that decided to recycle his plans for the Glades into one for Star City. Like that guy, that douchebag is up to Merlin, son that he didn't know he had.
Yeah, because Merlin wanted to destroy the Glades and save Star City, and now they're to save Star City. Maybe that douchebag guy wants to destroy, or to save Glades.
Glades to destroy
that
Star
guy,
City.
yeah. Maybe that is Merlin's son. He looks like a douche.
I could kind of believe he was Merlin's son.
Yeah, Merlin doesn't look like a douche.
He has that smile, though.
He has that smile, but it's a charming smile.
Yeah.
The other one's just a douche smile.
Did you see John Barrowman's 10-year challenge thing?
Yeah.
Someone's like, you didn't change!
I know. He's got better.
Like, how do you get better looking? Everyone is spelling Emiko's name different.
What are the spellings?
Like, this one's an A-M-I-K-O. Someone had an Emiko, which is an E-N-I-K-O. And
I think it's E-M-I-K-O on the letter.
Yeah, I think it's E-M-I-K-O.
Yeah. Emiko. 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 Like America.
Dobby says, that design is way too simple for a tattoo that's supposed to be important. Do you think we'll see Emiko in the Flash Forwards?
I don't know. I haven't really considered it. Possibly.
We haven't seen Oliver yet.
No. I didn't. Yeah.
Roy says, why was Future Zoe so dramatic in 7-9? Must have been 7-8, because 7-9 was crossover.
Yeah.
Saying, we have to pay my dad a visit.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's been estranged from her father for years.
Yeah.
She works on a daily basis with him.
Yeah, she was just gone for like 3 days.
Well, it was like she was just late for work.
Yeah. Because that was for our benefit, the audience. You know?
Okay. Seth says, after 7 seasons and multiple Archer characters, who performs the choreography the best?
Oliver. Well, I mean, they're stunt doubles, of course.
Mm-hmm. The Prometheus we had was pretty good.
Yeah. In terms of just archery, I mean, whoever doubles Green Arrow is the best. Clearly.
Yeah. Our original Green Arrow, I think, does, especially now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they, like, from season 1 now, building on having so much time to do it, it's so good.
I mean, I have to just go with, like, a character. I think Oliver is performed by multiple people the best.
Jordan says, do you think the CW could just end all the shows at once and make a Justice League show which airs twice a week?
It'd be a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
No, I like it. It makes the crossovers special, and you can have a variety of different things happening. You know, I mean, if you have Supergirl all the time, you have to have have villains and threats that go up to your strongest person, whereas Oliver can have smaller threats that's not easily solved by like a literal god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about that in Supergirl, this last one, because there's a discussion about like Supergirl, like if she was to give out her identity.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, but she'd have dangers to all the people she loves.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you know, if James did that, like he's more street level. It's a different type of villain going after him probably than what's going after Supergirl, like Daxamites and you know, like Kryptonians and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think there's like a parasite like James Olsen is Guardian. Oh shit, you know.
But Supergirl, who has been protecting the world, I'll get her mom, get her sister, get her best friends, get her coworkers, like get the people she loves. The Hef says, after Diaz got arrested, the show has not introduced a new big threat. Do you think that the Longbow Hunters will be the villains? This Emiko arc will show us a new big bad, or will Diaz escape and be the villain for a third time?
I don't know. Maybe Deputy Director Bell will do some weird shit in Argus, and there's still like an Argus side plot going on, right?
There's the Dante thing that we've been kind of
with
introduced
Dante
to.
and all that stuff. So there's that going on. I don't know.
I mean, they could have like a bigger story with like some. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, they could be like a rise to the douchebag.
You know what? What if Dante's the one who framed what's his name? William.
Yeah.
Glenn Morgan.
What if Deputy Director Bell is Dante? Calling it. If that's what it is, that's great. If it's not what it is, I'm just kidding.
They put a bomb in Diaz's neck.
Yeah.
Right?
Or he's being told there is one.
For him to be set free, right?
Well, for him to... He's free as long as he does work on the task force.
Yeah. Does that mean he gave information?
Nothing that we've seen so far.
I know. I'm just saying, like, did they give something that we hadn't seen? And
this is part of the deal.
They're moving forward?
Yeah.
Because he gave information?
I don't think they gave anything yet, or else we would have seen it, or he did, and it's just not important for us yet. But we will know it if he did. Yeah.
Half crowd, half shark. Out of all of Robert's wrongs, which was the worst?
Plane to blow up thousands of people.
No, earthquake. Wasn't it an earthquake thing? They're gonna like...
Sure. Causing that machine to go off.
Was him and Merlin the ones planning to do that?
Yeah, he was complicit. That's why he's like, you need to right my wrongs.
I thought he was against it. That's why Merlin killed him.
Well, he was for it before, and then he changed his mind.
That seems like good.
Well, yeah. Not all bad people do bad things all the time. They do good things too. But I mean, would you consider it?
What?
Like
killing a bunch of bad people?
Killing thousands of people?
How would you react if you found out you had a half sister out there somewhere? It says half crowd, half shark.
I'd be very surprised.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't.
I'd be surprised.
My dad used to travel a lot, so I'd be like,
yeah.
oh well.
Mine too.
There she is.
Yeah.
I already have 2 half brothers and maybe another half brother.
Yeah.
I have like 3 half brothers.
My dad used to have to go to North Dakota all the time because that's where most of their business is done. So whenever he was just like a worker and not the owner of his business, he had to go up there a lot. And we had the joke that he had the whole family up there because he would spend 2 weeks there and 2 weeks here, you know? So they split his time. So it's like, yep, he goes up there 2 weeks, down here 2 weeks, there 2 weeks. He's cheating. But I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah. Well, my dad had kids with 3 women that I know of.
Yeah.
If there's another one out there, I'd be like, well, all right.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Or 4.
Carlos says, do you think Felicity's dead in the future?
No.
They keep saying that she's dead.
Yep.
But I don't know.
No.
You don't think so?
Nope. Didn't buy it for 1 second. Don't buy it now. They show her dead body. I'm going to be like, nope. Because I'm stubborn.
Carlos, how do you guys think the relationship between Emiko and Oliver will play out?
It will be contentious in the beginning. Things will happen to bring them closer together. There will be a layer of trust. The trust will be broken for some reason, and then they'll come back together towards the end.
I imagine Oliver is going to be trying to reconcile, and she's going to be standoffish and pushing him away.
Yeah.
And eventually there'll be more.
Yeah. It's funny because in this episode, she's like, I need help. I don't need any help. But in this episode, she's like, I need to reach out to family. And family shows up. I don't need any family. That's probably what's going to happen.
Chicken Noodle Soup says, do you think Renee and Emiko should hook up or date at some point? And since we're on the topic, would you date or hook up with Emiko?
If I were single and she was stupid, that might happen.
If she was stupid? She has to be stupid, though.
No, like, she would have to be stupid to go out with me.
No, I don't think her and Renee need to get together, I guess.
No? That's not the focus. She's incredibly attractive, but, yeah, they're both not interested in that right now. Will sparks fly? Will a ship be built and start to sail? We don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Or care. Poll?
I'm working on a boat.
No.
Boat.
Poll.
Boat.
Poll for this week, Aaron.
Boat poll.
What should the poll be? So, poll this week. Emiko has some kind of skill. How did she acquire said skill? Was she trained by somebody we know of or have heard of? trained by somebody we don't know of or have heard of, or trained herself. I think those are the only things that they could possibly be.
What, trained by someone we know? Trained by someone we don't know?
Yep.
Trained herself. Trained by someone we don't know we know.
Trained by someone we don't know that we know we don't know.
What?
Yep. Patreon.com/blindwave, guys. You can find that poll. We'll be talking about it at the beginning of next episode. And speaking of next episode's reaction, make sure you subscribe so you never miss one. We also got Black Lightning, Supergirl, The Flash, and other things coming, but not Legends, not until April.